Okay, welcome to Pittsburgh Chatter, where I do interviews where I want, whenever I want, with who I want. And today I got somebody I really know again. It's cool to interview a lot of people that got shit going on, but it's also cool to people you know. And I got my bro Brian here. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, bro. Appreciate it.
Of course, I got you. I got you. Um, I had recently tried to get you on, and then you had a situation happen, an unfortunate situation. And so, what happened? Tell me what happened
So,
on camera.
like I said, bro, I was at work, actually, man, getting ready to detail my car, and at the time, bro, me and my girl was sharing cars at the time, so as a man, your girl need to have the car before you, so
Mm-hmm.
so she was getting her way to work, or I don't think she had work that day. I think she was just like grub hubbing,
Mm-hmm.
but at the time, bro, she just on the south side and flat the tire, so the tire was so bad that they had kept my car overnight. So being that I worked out of the city, there was like no way to get to you. So
Okay.
I
Because
wanted
this
to
is
get
the
to you,
third
bro.
time I heard this story, and every time it's the same, so I know you're not lying. 'Cause you told this shit to me on live. You told it to me the day you couldn't come in, and now you're telling me now. Nothing has changed. All right,
Nah,
okay.
bro, tell you the truth.
I thought you, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You can't expect me to not think that was cap, bro. At first, I thought it was cap.
Yeah, cause it happened so crazy, bro. Like it was unexpected, bro. Like I was so ready to come. Like
Mhm.
I was like prepared. I was going ready to be laughing with you and all.
Mhm.
So I was like, then when my girl called me and she was like, I flat the tire. I'm like, is it bad to where we can't drive it? She was like, yeah. So when she seen it, I'm like, oh yeah, it's over. So I had to warn you, tell you like I can't
Unfortunate
make it.
events, but it led to here, and we
Yeah.
here now. So let's start at the beginning, because a lot of I know you, like all the people you're around know that you're from the hill, but like talk about it a little bit. Because did everyone always know you were from the hill, or did people have questions about it? Like,
Yeah, it definitely. I got like family history. So when you got
mhm,
like family history on a hill, it kind of help you guide like
mhm,
you knew you was from the hill. But
mhm.
I grew up with like certain hill people, but at the time, like my mom wanted us to do better, so she moved us off the hill early. So I only went to Miller like up to second grade. Then after that, I was like bounced around the city.
You
So
was
I
at
was like,
Miller, the real Miller.
yeah, I was at the real Miller
I
like
do not remember seeing you there,
at the beginning
and
from
we would have
Kenny.
been in the
Yeah,
same grade, right?
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
remember
I
seeing you
had Miss
there.
Mitchell. If you remember Miss Mitchell,
Yes, I remember Miss Mitchell,
yeah, that
dark
was my
skinned
teacher.
Miss
Yeah,
Mitchell.
that was my teacher,
There's
bro.
no way, and I had.
We probably had class together, bro. We
We
probably
probably knew
never,
each other, just
yeah,
ain't like, you know what I'm
like them,
saying?
like really
Yeah,
didn't
okay.
click on. But yeah,
Okay.
bro. But like, at the time, I was like hurt because, you got to meet new friends at new
Yeah.
age, at a early age. So we was bouncing around from school to school. Like went to
Same here.
a lot of schools, so it was kind of hard. So I was kind of
Hold,
happy to
hold
go
on,
back.
before you get to the schools, because you already know what I want to talk about. But before you get that, talk about like what it was like in that short period of time you did have on the hill.
It was actually fun, man. Like like this a basically you was just like a dirty hill kid. You outside playing all
Yo,
day.
that's crazy.
Like you gotta keep it
just said
real.
that.
Like I was a dirty hill kid, just playing around all day. Like just vibing, bro. I was vibing with people that's from the rack. If you knew, I lived on the rack the whole time, so I really didn't browse outside of the rack my whole
So
year.
when
So
you were young on the hill, were you playing sports or like what was going on then? Like no.
yeah, no, actually, I was just like playing just backyard football. Like
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really take football serious until I got to Homewood.
Mm-hmm.
When my dad signed me up for Homewood, then I didn't like it because I got hit and I was real skinny. So I was like, nah,
Bro,
forget
I
football.
tell the story all the time, bro. I ain't getting no growth spurt early. I wasn't big. I was short as hell. So like,
For real.
football was crazy, and it was evident that like not to sound like no weird nigga, but niggas wanted it more than I wanted it, and I
Yeah,
wasn't really pressed to be
yeah.
winning like how niggas was really like
It,
trying to hit people
it,
and all that. I'm
I
cool.
liked it, but I didn't understand like the physical part. Like I was fast and I could catch, so I was
Mhm.
like, my dad told me he's like, man, put that in real sport, and I'm like, all right, cool. But once that real equipment came, it was a different ball game
Yeah,
than regular tackle. I'm like, oh, this is crazy. I don't like this.
no, it would
I
definitely
quit.
get real when they put the equipment on.
Right.
It was easier when it was just tag.
Yeah.
All right, so talk about your family because you have a twin, and that's kind of rare. So talk about your family and a little bit about that, your sisters and stuff.
Man, I could tell you, bro. My family, I had the best family, bro. Like I grew up with straight we all around the same age, so my household was fun because we always able to play with each other. But having a
Because all
twin,
three of y'all were in the same grade, and then just your
yeah,
brother was one up.
yep, just a
Okay.
brother. But I actually got an older sister too, but she just nobody don't ever talk about her because she's older.
Mhm.
So, but being around that, me, my brother Derek, Andrea, and Bria, bond's crazy, but me and my twin is more of a connecting bond, like
Naturally.
naturally, bro. Like anything go wrong, I already feel it, or anything go wrong with me, she'll feel it. Like we have a natural bond, like we can feel each other.
So it's safe to say, like, if you had to pick, that'd be your favorite sibling.
Yeah, definitely my sister, bro.
And everybody knows that. It's not
Hell
like a
yeah.
secret or not.
No, it ain't no
all
secret.
I
That's my twin.
just had to add. So, like, we could, I guess we can dive in. I'm not saying I don't care about pre, but like, who were you hanging with like around this time? Because you're saying you're going from the Hill to Homewood. So, are there specific names and friends that you had during the time, or is it more of like you're bouncing around so much, so you don't got really a lot of friends that are?
Yeah, at the time, bro, like I couldn't really say like I have like a permanent friend that I brought from child going up. I was just a cool vibe. Like I never had no problem with anybody. So if I came around anybody, you just see me as a good person, like a funny person. That's all I've been. So if anything, my real like friend that I felt like real friend that was a ride or die was my best friend Sherm that passed away.
Sure, yeah.
So if anything, that was like really him. But everybody else, they still friends. Like I call y'all my brothers and stuff. Like I ain't gonna forget that.
But you're always close to certain people
I was
more than
really
you.
yeah.
Well, look, we'll get into Sherm because that's more like afterward. All right. So don't really, not that I don't really care about elementary and preschool, but like, all right. So Arsenal. This is this type of. I don't know what
Legendary.
it's like now,
Legendary.
but look legendary. Looking back on what I went through at Arsenal was hell. The fact that I even was 10% cool in that school, I do not know how I fucking did it. Like, all right, so we could just piggyback off all the memories, but first I want to talk about like what was your experience first? Because you was kind of popular for real. Like you was cool as hell. Like
All right. So Arsenal, bro. It was just fun. Like it was just fun, but it was
For
also
you?
tough. It was also tough because like a lot of people was in there was tough as hell on you. Like
all the
I used to be like,
time.
dang, bro, what you gotta be so tough for? So for me to avoid the toughness, I gotta make you laugh, like, cause I'm not a fighter, bro. But if I fight, I would have to. But I'm a more of a like, man, this is cool it, bro. But I would just guess I was just funny to everybody, bro. Just able just to talk. Like I'm good at just talking with people, bro. Just catch a good vibe. But that's all it was. But Arsenal was just fun. It was just crazy too.
All right, so there was this thing that I know you know I'm gonna bring this up. There was this thing that Arsenal had called LAC. And I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't give a fuck what no teacher says. I don't give a fuck about the public school system, none of that. That shit was jail, bro.
Oh, fuck
They
yeah.
sit you in this fucking room, give you a
Hours.
packet of bull, and like, none of us is dumb. Like, we just be acting up a little bit. None of us is dumb. So this packet is like, come on, y'all dead ass. Niggas is
Yeah.
finna this shit in like 10 minutes. Like,
Real
they really
shit.
testing us like we're dickheads. Like,
Yeah. And
so-
you was in there the whole day.
facts.
The
And
whole day.
you didn't get to leave unless we had the one black lady that would let us go to the get-go. But,
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you would,
you-
bro, people tell them, though, because, like, you was sitting there all day, the whole day.
I remember it was like a bad experience. Like, I think I had like I was having a bad day that day with everybody, and they sent me an LAC. It's crazy because like it was my first time in there, and I'm like, all right, this is cool. I was in there with a couple heads, but like the day dragged out. Like I never felt school
don't get
was
to
so
talk.
long. Like
Facts.
I wasn't talking to nobody. You couldn't listen to music, couldn't text, you couldn't just like do nothing. Like you just had to sit in this small ass room, tight as hell, and just sit there and just look at each other all day. You hearing kids up and down going to the gym because it was right
Having
above
fun,
the gym,
Right above the gym.
and it was cracking in the
And
gym.
you want to know what was even more, like, no shade, like, this ain't, please don't cancel me. The way, like, I don't want to say this and it sound weird, but I'm still sad. They were even more disrespectful is because we had to eat lunch with, like, the slow kids,
Yeah,
and we're
Right.
talking, like, they used to be screaming and doing, of course, there
do
were
all
some that
crazy
was
stuff.
cool who could, like,
Yeah.
manage. We'd be like, why you even in here? Like, you cool as hell. But, like, we really would have to eat lunch with the, like,
Yeah,
it
swear
made,
to-
they set it up so perfectly. It's like, you don't want to come back in here.
I
Like,
swear
you
to God,
don't.
I swear to God, I'll never. That was probably my worst experience in Arsenal.
I'd rather
was
been
LAC.
suspended.
Yeah, I swear. I
I'd
always
rather
took
been
the semester.
suspended.
I told Dean like, send me home.
Mm.
Like, don't even make me go up there. I'd rather stay at home. I'd rather get a whooping at home, sit at home, than stay in there.
Another, I don't, There was a crazy teacher there, but I'm gonna skip over that. But
Oh
yeah,
wow.
we not gonna do
Oh.
that. We not gonna do that. We not gonna do that. We gonna
Woo!
skip over that. But yeah.
Crazy.
There's just a lot of other memories. I remember making the shirts, and I forget that guy's name's class. He
I
was the
did
coolest
too.
teacher because we used to really bring a white tee in, print whatever we wanted on a
Right.
shirt,
Right.
and then niggas would really be wearing those, and nobody would say nothing to you.
Swear.
Like,
And
'cause
he had the wood class too.
facts. He was a real yo. Now that I think about it, we had some pretty cool classes. Yeah, the nurse was my favorite though. She was dumb cool. Used to always go down there and get an ice pack. Niggas used to stay trying to get an ice pack. I swear to niggas used to try to get ice packs for anything.
Swear to God.
And then what was the our two gym teachers' names?
Uh. Uh. Dang.
I forget them. I seen them like maybe 5 years ago at Penley.
Dang. Yeah, I forgot.
But
his
they
name.
both was
It's-
cool as hell.
Swear.
One of them was my soccer teacher. They was both cool as hell.
Swear they was.
But
I
at the time, I was always wondering why you didn't hoop. Cause like when we would do like go into the gym and just hoop for fun, you would be like keeping up with like the older kids. Like and you would get picked like for you, like it'd be like you and Dion, your Overton, Thaddeus, Lavelle. Y'all be the niggas that would get picked up first.
Yeah.
So am I lying though?
Nah, you right though, bro. It's crazy, bro. Cause it was my grades, bro. Like I was bad as hell, and you know I was, bro. Like I was just never keeping up with my grades. Even if I tried, bro, it's just something about me. I just couldn't do good with my grades, bro. And that's what he used to tell me to the side. I forgot the teacher's name, but he kept telling me like, just get your grades up. Please give me a C. Give me a C. You can hoop. Like you're nice. Like and you know you're nice. Like just bring your grades up. And something about me, bro. I just couldn't do school, bro. Like the classrooms, bro. I just couldn't sit still. Like I just rather just hoop all day,
That would definitely, bro. I know niggas that used to try to leave and sneak into the gym all the time.
all the time.
All the time.
But he still played favoritism though.
You think so?
Yeah, for surely.
How?
Surely.
How so?
Cause he could have worked around it, bro. He got
Yeah,
a lot
shit.
Of,
He worked around
Come
it
on,
for
bro.
Thaddeus. That
I
nigga used
know
to come with Tim's
Thaddeus.
every day.
he got Ryan, bro. Them
Ryan,
they was all
Ted,
bad, Ted, bro. They
Austin.
was bad, but they were just nice in hoops.
No, they was dumb nice though.
Like
early.
nice, like Arsenal. Like we had a squad, and
Yeah.
then we'd have had us coming off the bench, bro. It was crazy.
Because I think at the time it was supposed to be the youngest people on the team was supposed to be you and Dion Yoverton.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Dion didn't make the team for some reason either. I don't know what his situation was.
Yeah, I don't remember his
Y'all
situation.
niggas was, but like y'all was nice early though. Like
yeah,
y'all was pretty good. Like if niggas would have stuck with it.
bro. You want me to tell you something crazy, bro?
Hmm.
You know how my shot was crazy, bro. I could guarantee you, not outside of Arsenal, the back of Arsenal,
Y'all was
like outside the
shooting
court,
early.
bro. I probably used to shoot like 100 shots by myself, bro,
Just
out
for
there,
fun.
just for fun, bro. Just shooting threes all day. So I was just like learning my craft at the three. That's how I was able to shoot so many threes.
Mhm.
I remember I got a good experience at beating. Remember we had the 3-point shootout with the teachers.
No, I think I was in LAC that day. I'm not
Oh,
gonna
bro,
lie,
I guess you missed it, but Dion and Thaddeus though, bro, the teacher was up on us. I came back and swept them, bro. As soon as I was able to touch the ball, I went the whole around the whole three line, swept the whole teacher, bro. Listen, that's how
Yeah,
he
the
knew.
shot.
That's how he knew he wanted to mess with me to like pay attention in school, but I just didn't do it.
Yeah, that's one thing that they was real big on grades. Cause I remember Dean Hamilton used to be, and I wasn't getting a 2.5 easy, but I was not
Yeah.
trying at all.
Swear.
Like it was just easy. And Dean Hamilton used to be on my ass talking about you can do better, and then actually try, got honor roll, and then that's when I moved to Sci Tech.
Right.
But at the time, it was just like I don't think they understood like what we was going through. Like, bro, like
the class is
personally, you
bad.
was cool, and you had the sisters, so like nobody was really fucking with you, bro.
right.
Bro, there was days that I had it stupid bad,
For
like
real?
cause way
I
before,
never seen it,
bro.
though.
Because you seen it, you didn't notice me until like I got my swag up just a tad bit, and I started to be cooler with everybody. Cause I was like, all right, these niggas ain't really fucking with me like that. There was a couple like Dion fucked with me, Ted fucked with me, like they was cool. And then once I got on the Arsenal team, like I got a little bit more popular. But at first, bro, I didn't give a fuck. Like, bro, I'm coming out of elementary. I don't give a fuck about clothes. All I want to do is play outside and eat snacks. So I'm wearing some Adidas, some Sambas. Ironically, are very cool today. Like, nobody's going to shade you if you wear these. Bro, first day I wear those coming to school. I'm thinking everything
Crazy.
cool. This is when I realized middle school's different. Oh, he got on bowling shoes. It was over for the next like 2 months.
God.
Bowling shoes. Where bowling shoes at, bro?
Yo.
And you know how Arsenal is.
Oh
Don't
my
let something
God.
catch on. The
Swear to
lamest nigga gonna
God.
be saying it. Like,
Sure to God, man. Damn, that's crazy. I never seen it.
yeah, you never deal with nothing like that.
Nah.
No teeth. Well, you had to drip early.
Nah. Well, I gotta thank my mom though. So
Y'all
that's one
y'all
person I can
always
really
fly
thank,
as
bro.
fuck.
That's the one person I can thank is my mom, and my mom is hood, bro.
Mm.
Like that's why we always used to wear Jordans and stuff like that.
Mm.
It was all coming from her, but trust me, it wasn't hard. I definitely give it to her, but it wasn't hard. But she definitely made us upkept though.
My mom made me start copping shit. I
Mhm.
mean, on my own. And then
Yeah.
that's when you start seeing my shit. Like,
Yeah.
niggas stop playing with me. And then the one day I came, I thought I had the freshest forces. And you know where this is going? The all white forces with the black bottom. I walk in, I see Brown with them on. And this is when I'm a little bit more popular. Now I look at Brown, I'm like, it's like, I don't blame him. None of these shits is crazy. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what Forces was like
Bro.
taking the elite leap with the just the bottom color, bro.
Them shits was hard, man. I ain't care back in that day. Them
If I
shits
could
was
find
hard.
them again.
I wear them.
Cause they had
I'll run.
on the emblem, it was all white.
Yeah.
Then just I swear to God, the shoe was all white. Then just a black bottom. I don't know what was so crazy about it, but niggas definitely sported those for a little bit. There was also talk about the food there too, cause once I left there, I realized like, yeah, everybody wasn't seasoning the food. I don't know who was back there.
I don't even know them teachers. I mean, them lunch ladies. I don't
But
even
wasn't
know
the food seasoned? Because we used to get the raspberry
Hey.
chicken.
My God, that and the taco salad. Oh my God. Oh my God. I used to be. You ever lose your lunch ticket?
And I was just trying to tell somebody about lunch tickets. It was like, "Oh, we ain't never had no lunch tickets." I'm like, damn, am I ancient?
Yeah.
Because I do remember the lunch tickets. I remember niggas used to steal them,
yeah.
get
you had
extra
a
ones.
book with your name on it,
Mm-hmm.
and you lose it. You was over.
Because I was, what
hard
was
to
it?
get 'em.
It was the breakfast one.
Yeah.
Then it was the lunch one.
Yeah.
No, facts. And then I think you would get an extra one or something
Yeah.
sometimes.
You get two in case you want to go back for like seconds or whatever.
Mhm.
But they got to be at the end once everybody get one though. But
Mhm.
man, there's be a few times I used to be in there starving.
Mhm.
Like nobody want to look out to give me their lunch ticket. Like
And people used to have, I know Raymir used to have a shit ton of these motherfuckers. This nigga was connected. He used to stay having the tickets. Sometimes he'd give them out, sometimes he wouldn't, but facts. But if you ain't have your ticket, you was asked out. Unless you was granted in LAC and the
Swear.
black lady was in there, and that's if she's in there, you
I-
can go to get.
you know what's crazy, bro, about that? I still wish you took like $600 off of me in that school. I still don't know to this day. But I think it was Raymir though that you said that. Swear.
Wait, I vaguely remember this being like a real big deal in the school.
Yeah, bro, cause I came in, but that was me being dumb and flashy, like, cause I had money and stuff like that, though. But whoever I told knew because they left the dub, cause I said I was getting a haircut as soon as I leave school, so they left the dub in my boots. I'm like, and they happened to do it when I went swimming, cause I was swimming. I came
You
back.
had 600 that early?
Yeah, bro, I
That
had
was a lot of
$600 in my
niggas.
pocket in the school, bro,
Y'all niggas was
and
getting
I was
bread.
like sick for it, cause I don't know why I even flashed it. I
You
wasn't even
shouldn't
put to
have did
take it
that.
to school.
Especially at Arsenal.
Yeah,
bro.
but when you're young, you got money. You like, man, I'm up. And that shit was like that. It was a knot on me. I'm like, I don't care. I'm up.
So you was what? So what happened? Like we was in just flashing it like to some bitches.
Yeah,
Or like,
I don't know what I did, bro, because it was so long ago. But I remember I was just being flashy, like just kept pulling out. Or I think I pulled a lot out at lunch, like just kept buying tricking and stuff, buying Paris snacks, buying Zamir some snacks.
bro, I don't know what it was, bro. Like, but yeah, he said chicken pie. There was I ain't gonna name drop, but there was a lot of back then. I wasn't getting bitches, so I thought, oh my lord,
Man,
bro, there's no reason you're in sixth
Man.
grade built like this. Like,
yeah,
oh my, bro.
yeah, that was crazy.
Once
That
I,
was
but this is
ridiculous.
crazy though. It was like once I realized like they was actually getting fucked. Like no disrespect, I ain't gonna say no. Well, not her, of course, not her,
Yeah.
not her. I don't know nothing about her. But I ain't gonna say no other names. But once I realized that was actually happening, that made me view them in a whole different light. Like the crush aspect was like, damn, nah, that's
It's over.
crazy. Yeah, it was
Like went out the door.
nah, facts. It just I didn't really care no more after that. But nah, all right, so nah, I ain't gonna bring that up. We definitely got played back then with the same the shorty. You remember? We ain't gonna name drop again. You remember that?
She was a big player.
Nah, facts. She was
Big
cute
player.
at the time.
It's crazy because I gave her confidence, bro. Swear I gave her confidence. At that time, I gave her confidence before she went to Arsenal.
Cause she didn't have no swag in the beginning.
Oh, nah. Oh my God. It was terrible.
And then I didn't even know who her brother was until after.
Yeah.
No, facts. He wasn't, but he was dumb. I haven't seen him in years. I ain't gonna name drop him because then it's gonna connect the two. But
Right.
yeah, so like you had knew her way before because I had met her.
I
Like,
met her because when we lived in Lawrenceville, she lived literally up the alley from me. So we always played with each other and stuff. But there was a one day. Yeah, I ain't even gonna say it. So
I went up there and hooped. They used to have the wasn't there like a White House or something, and then they had the hoop back there. I'm not tripping.
Yeah.
No, I went up there like one time, and then I also This when I started getting a little bit cooler, and is when I left 8th grade year. If I'd have stayed 8th grade year, I'd have probably end up being
You should have stayed after year.
bro. Because that's when I was like starting to really transfer to like niggas was fucking with me like, and I know this is because I end up fucking with bro. He invite me over. Then Alex Wine, that nigga invited me over. I'm over there playing the game with him, drinking Mountain Dew. My mom's calling me like, "Where are you at? Where are you at?"
Yo.
And I'm like, you know, his house is chill. Like,
oh my God.
So, and I'm used to my mom being on my, do the dishes, do this, do that.
Bro.
Is your homework done? So I'm chilling there, and I'm like, oh, this is
That's
fun.
one household when I can say
He a real nigga.
They did whatever they want.
Nah, but he was a real nigga though.
But still was manageable.
Mm-hmm.
Like they family was manageable, but did anything they want.
But he was so bad, bro.
Nasty
It confused me because it was like I used to hate him at first. I was like, why he act like this? He's an asshole. I told him out of school. I'm like, he's like, oh, you want a Mountain Dew? You want a Pop-Tart? Come on, bro. I got pizza rolls too. I'm looking at this nigga. I'm like, what's going on here? Like, why is you this cool outside of school? Because in school, you an asshole, spitting on niggas. Like, bro, am I lying?
Nah, I swear to God. He was wild. Alex was wild. But outside of school, he was cool as hell.
Mm-hmm.
I hung with him down there every day a little bit after out of school.
Mm-hmm.
Cause we played football like we used to play football the whole summer together. Like he was connected to like a lot of white people. They brung him. I remember I got into a fight with one of them. One of his little friends over there, and we was over at Arsenal. Cause I was nice, bro, nice in football. And then the one dude was like jealous. I'm like, dang, bro, I'm like little as hell. I'm tiny as hell. You mad cause I got speed? You big? That ain't my fault. Like, get some
you was
speed.
killing him,
bro. It's crazy because like what happened, what made it mad, bro? Cause I shook him, bro, and he fell. And I'm like, bro, you gotta imagine I'm skinny. Imagine you think I'm about to run up and up with you? No, I'm not. I'm gonna shake you and make you fall.
or like go fake running till you spin off. Something,
Yeah,
do something
bro,
that's
so
gonna
I shook
fuck
him,
you
bro,
up,
and everybody laughed. So like, you know, when you're still young, he thought like his own man's when no one was laughing at him. So he
that's
just got
embarrassing.
jealous.
That hurt you. Now you feel like I gotta
Yeah.
turn up.
Yeah,
Nah,
he was like,
facts.
I'll crush you. I'm like, yeah, I'm going home.
He said, "Nigga, fuck that."
I told Alex, I see you another day, bro.
Yeah, no, that I ain't fighting over no sport, and I'm glad because that we gonna get to that. All right, so then, damn, I'm hot as fuck. All right, so then we move into like we gonna skip over after that. What did you go straight to prep after?
Yeah, right after 8th grade.
All right, so talk about the transition because you went to prep first, like the year after it started, right? One
Yeah.
year after.
I can't really remember how it started because my brother was going there before.
Yeah, so that's when it was supposed to be like we're prepping you for like they were strict and they was prepping them to go to college.
Yeah, because they was wearing.
That's not what it ended up being.
In
the
wearing
end.
dress clothes when I be.
All right, so talk about the beginning experience and throughout like your whole years there.
Yeah, my beginning experience in prep, it was nervous, but it was cool because I was straight hill kids. I'm like, all right, I got my nature back. Like this is where I was born to be. So like my first year in prep was cool. You just gotta learn. Like,
and it
who you
wasn't
gonna be your
bad.
friends.
Everything was chill.
It was kind of bad. I was going through things with a lot of people though. Only like one person, maybe. Yeah, just one person. I only went one thing with one person, bro. And I didn't know that like that was his sister.
Oh, you couldn't know nothing at that school, bro. I don't know how
Yeah,
y'all went
and
there.
it was like mixed words, bro. It was like some. It really was some like some he say all day, bro. And it wasn't even really like that, bro. It was crazy. If I really want to get into it, it was like really crazy.
Mm.
Cause like I mean, bro was cool. I don't really, I mean, rest in peace. But he was just he was doing too much at that time, and that was my first year. Made me want to rumble people that ain't really had nothing to do with it. And he actually met me outside of school like that first, probably like 2 weeks after he met me outside of school, and he had a gun on him. But he seen when I talked to him, he knew like it wasn't like that. It was just miscommunication.
Mm-hmm. Bro,
That's
them
all it was.
niggas.
But Prep was
Stories I
wild.
used to hear from out there. What was y'all principal's name?
Hardy.
I remember this famous story. I can't remember who told me this, but I love it because I still use it to this day. They said that your principal was like on the first day. He is like, there ain't gonna be no nefs. There ain't gonna be no goop. There ain't gonna be no homies. And I was like, bro, I can't remember who told me this story. And I was like, y'all principal was on that shit like that. He was like, yeah, he's a military nigga. He not playing. He's slamming niggas and shit.
You been in Prep, bro?
Yeah, I've been in there. I was up there tutoring kids like
you-
during after school and for the football.
So you been in the lunchroom? You know
Yeah, I've been in
so
that
we
little
got
ass
So
lunchroom.
you know we got that balcony,
Yeah.
bro. I swear to God, during the fight, Hardy jumped from that balcony.
Jump down?
Yeah,
But there ain't no way you can, unless it's at the top,
It was-
you're getting
bro.
fucked up. No way you jump.
bro. It was just a big.
You're talking
crowd.
about the balcony right next to them
Yeah,
big
because-
ass stairs that's steep as fuck.
Yeah, bro, because it was a big crowd. It was at the time. It was a big fight in the lunchroom, bro. And I swear to God, I was on the side of the corner. I was looking up. I just seen Hardy toss his little his.
Well, you're not
walkie-talkie.
talking about up here. You talking about like in the
Nah.
lunchroom and then
Yeah,
the steps.
He
Up.
jumped on the crowd of the people that was down there, bro.
He was on shit. So like the stories over here like ain't fake. That nigga was
Nah,
on
bro.
dog.
Yeah, Hardy was tough as nails in there, bro. Like Hardy didn't play, and then when things went wrong in that school, he definitely shut it down. Like
Cause I knew one security guard was my aunt Pam, and then the other one I didn't know the other. I don't. Oh, but you might not know it. Y'all knew her as Office or something. I forget what her last name was. But and then who was the other security there? You know the
Uh,
light skinned security I'm talking about.
with the red hair,
Yeah, that was my aunt
Uh,
Pam.
for real.
Yeah. What did y'all? Yeah, y'all niggas used to be bugging the fuck out on God.
That's my boo.
See,
That's my
see,
boo.
whole married, like, come on, bro.
And she go to and she's at Miller, the new Miller.
She at the new Miller now.
Yeah,
Oh
she at
yeah,
the new
she
Miller.
is. I did used to see her there.
Because my nephew was going there at that time, and I had to step up there, say hi to her.
I got invited to her wedding. I wasn't able to go. Shout out to her.
Yeah, she held me down up there in Prep too, made me got in my way, like made me start being good for real.
Because you all right. So you felt like you was bad at prep, or was you just like
Yeah, bro. I was
not
bad.
focusing, or
I was just bro.
everybody? But what was bad
it
there?
was- it
'Cause,
was-
like
it's-
niggas was really bad.
It's like, bro. It's like who they be having you with, bro. They be like, it's like they be knowing. It's like teachers watch you throughout the whole school. So when they see who you hanging with, they put you in a classroom together. So when they put you in a classroom together, you know that's terrible.
So who would be in your classroom with you?
Like at that time, bro, it was Eddie, Sean, Chick, like.
In the same class?
Bro, it was like all of us all in a classroom, bro. Like, you think we supposed to focus? We ripping.
I think there was a video I see where like it was Man, KP, and Lum all in the classroom
Bro,
or some
it was-
wild shit like
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Like, you gotta separate. Like, you gotta separate to keep us focused.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was no focus in there. I had Sherm, Denny, like Denzel. Like, we was.
And y'all niggas
Bro.
fuck around outside us, so I can only imagine in school being
Bro.
bored and shit.
It never stopped. Like the ripping from first period to gym to lunch to out of school. We ripped all day. Like, it was no stop. Teacher was like, to the point, teacher used to tell us to shut up, like focus on the work, and we be like, but if nobody was there that day, then you be good that day because nobody there.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Every time, like if I would have went to prep, guaranteed I'd have got into a 4-year college. No disrespect to y'all school, but I'd have got a 4.0. Like prep was easy. Like I seen it firsthand. I used to get out of school, have to go home and do homework. All the prep kids is outside. And I'm just sitting there confused, like I gotta write a 3-page essay on something for world history, and I gotta do math, and I'm sitting there like, how is these niggas outside? Like I'm at like Sci Tech, having to manage all this shit. And I'm like, once I graduated, I was like, damn, I should have took my ass to prep. Like, granted, it'll probably been bad, but like, I know where it's like I would have been able to focus on my work because I'd have just got my work done and then just fucked around. But then I was like, safety reasons, I was probably able to put in and been good.
So, bro, you definitely if I really paid attention, you would have definitely. You
Well,
know
it's
you
like
was good.
I was connected to prep, but like it was always my mom put me in a position where it's like right when I was about to be like that nigga or something. Like I'm not capping it over. I was gonna eventually be like one of the cool because you would have been 8th grade. All right, I know what swag is now. Like
Right,
I know I can just get 10 white tees, 10 black tees. I'm good.
right,
Like this shit's easy. Whatever jeans.
right. It
So
was
at the
easy.
time, but like, so talk about your later years in prep when they start winning the championships. You're starting to get more popular.
Yeah, it was getting crazy, man. Like all my years in prep, I was just gaining. I was just gaining popular. I was just doing me, just staying me. That's all you need to be. But like that's when they I think they shut down Peabody that year, and that's when I think Peabody had to come to us. So once they clashed the East
It
Side
was
and the
even.
Hill,
Oh
oh my
my
God,
goodness! I used to. Ooh,
man,
I
like we
used to hear
was
niggas getting jumped
the
every
night.
day.
The ninth grade, you was cool, like you met all the girls you went on the hill. But once the East Side came and you never met none of them, it was flirtation out the world. I was flirting with everybody, anybody I got my hands on. Right after, oh, what's up? What's your name? But I still had to hold it down because I'm trying to make sure nobody trying to swerve on my sister. Like I'm trying to make sure she the key.
You saw that's another. How did you deal with that? Cause like
Bro, I held
at
it.
the time, bro, I didn't. All right, so after this, is how I viewed it. Like Andrea was mean as fuck, so nobody was really trying to talk to her. Everybody was just trying to talk to Bria. So how did you like manage that? Cause like even in Arsenal, like everybody was just trying to talk to me. So how did you manage that?
Cause I used to put a bug into my sister's ear, even like outside of school. Like, cause my sister always been smart.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to always tell her like, yo, like I'm a guy. I'm gonna break it down to you. I'm letting you know like the way we work. So the way we work, you just gotta manage like who's right for you. Like I'm not gonna steer you wrong. Like
Mhm.
I'm gonna let you do you, but just don't like slip up because I got a future for you. I want you to hoop. I actually wanted her to go to the WNBA. I used to help her work on her form, her layups and stuff like that. Try to gather her. So, but she probably felt the same way. Like, cause we both short, so we probably just got looked over. But I'm like, you still got a better chance because you're a female. Because not a lot of females want to hoop in school anyway.
And take it serious at that.
It was about two. It was Tiate and what's her name?
Sierra. Oh, my
Sierra.
sister. Oh, she helped me
Yeah,
get through
it was
Arsenal
just
too. Oh my
Just two of
god.
them.
Yeah.
So she definitely would have made the team if she'd have stuck with it.
But at the time, I swore Sierra was going to be like, she
Right.
was killing niggas. Like at the
Yeah.
time, like
She was tough.
definitely shout out to her because I remember like I swore she was really like, I swore she was going, bro. I ain't gonna lie,
She was
facts.
tough. She
So
just stayed injured, didn't she? She
yeah,
just stayed injured.
stayed injured,
Mhm.
fucked up the leg.
Yeah.
Always used to be limping around and shit.
Right.
Yeah, I do remember that. I think she had crutches at a period of time
I swear,
too.
I think I remember. That's why I just think that's why she couldn't really go crazy because she just stayed injured.
Yep, she did have crutches. 'Cause I remember Kiana was I remember Kiana, she was helping her at the time moving
Yeah.
around. No,
Oh,
facts.
Kiana, man.
Yeah. Chill. But all right, so we're moving on. Cause like I don't want people to view this and like, you know what I'm saying, but you going crazy. You just all you had to say was that you but all right, moving on.
It's a thought, right?
So was it worse in Arsenal or was it worse in prep?
It was worse than prep.
And were they now trying to talk to both during this time or
Yeah. You talking about like my sister?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was more worse than prep because everybody's getting older and we trying to experience. I don't know, so that's what I was.
Mm.
So it was more worse than prep, but I actually like lost a year in prep. I think I got locked up my 10th grade year
Mm-hmm.
and came home in my 11th.
Talk about what happened with that. Cause all right, what actually happened? Cause I was hearing Grand Theft. Is that really what happened?
Yeah.
Or is it over where you can talk about it, or you don't want to?
I was been able to talk about it.
All
But
right,
I don't really care.
all right,
for
break it down. What happened? Because when I heard about this and they're saying Brian, I'm like, ain't no fucking way. I'm the Brian I think I ain't no fucking way. And I remember I seen you on the hill, and I was like, where the fuck have you? Like, all right, go ahead. We'll explain it, then I'll tap in after.
it. Bro. So I always loved driving cars, bro, and I just like summertime, I was just getting money, and that was like a technique of me getting money.
Mm.
So I just happened it was just like a bad day. I really wasn't supposed to go outside because the way I was supposed to get this money, I was supposed to stay in the house all day. But being the rack was popping, bro. The hill was popping. It was a cookout. So
Mhm.
I want to be up there. All the girls is gonna be up
Makes
there. Come
sense.
on, like come on. I hopped in my bag, throw my new Air Maxes on that I ain't pull out yet. I was in my bag that day. So I was being lazy. I didn't want to catch the bus to the hill. So I was like, you know what? I had like 4 cars stolen. Had 4 cars stolen. Had like keys, like you know how it was on that video.
Yo, you leave.
Yeah, bro. I had 4 cars stolen. So you know what I mean. I was picking what cars I wanted to drive. So I had this truck. GMC Envoy was nice, clean too. Took it to the hill, and then it was the hills got too high. It was too hot up for me outside. So I was like, man, I'm going back in the crib, like where the AC at. And then my man's already hit me to tell me come bring that through later. So I'm like, all right, bet. So went to go try to take it back, park it. It went wrong. The cops hopped on me, like really at the bottom of Prep Hill, caught me. I didn't think he was gonna turn with me, but he turned. Then when I got down Whiteside, I seen all these cars. He called back up.
It
I was
was
like,
over.
man, I was like, forget it. I'm just gonna take it on a run. So I took him on a run, got out, did a little foot race, and I really got caught. I got caught on a bad street, and the cops actually whooped me, bro. I don't think
For real.
a lot of y'all know that, but the Zone 2 police,
I was
they
telling
tore
people,
me
bro,
up.
the shit we went through would be like, we wouldn't even think about it though. It'd be like, damn, cops, that's just cops being cops, like traumatic experiences. Like, we
Yeah.
don't even think about it, but talking about it now is like,
Yeah, the cops remember said, bro, like he said he couldn't wait to catch me because I was so fast, bro. Like they really lost me for real. But if it wasn't for like a lady who seen me, I would probably would have got away with it. But I'm kind of happy that I got caught because I
It
never
changed your
did
life.
nothing. Yeah, I never did nothing else after that. Like
I was about
I
to say,
chilled. I did had a
all right,
nice
so talk, because you didn't actually go to jail, you went to juvie, right?
yeah, I was gladly I was 17.
Mhm.
Like if I was 18,
It'd have been up.
it'd have been over. The cop thought I was 18. He was like, "Yeah, you're going to jail. You're going to do 5 years." I'm like, I laughed at him. I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to shoot him, my guy. I'm 17. I'll
Mhm.
see you. I'll see you in about like 6-7 months."
So I've never been to Schumann, but I've heard stories, and then I've heard people say it's bad. I've heard people say it's not as bad. It's like the same thing with the story with Clayton. I've heard people say Clayton was bad. I've heard people say it was
Yeah.
fun. So like, what was it like actually at Schumann?
Like this, like I said, bro, Schumann wasn't bad either, bro. It's just how you present yourself, bro. Like some people just be going out there tough as hell and just be fighting for no reason. Like I said, bro, I still stayed true to my nature, funny, chill, laid back. I always been like that. So went through Schumann, did a breeze, never really fought because I ain't have to.
Mm-hmm.
Did my time and I came home. Like people make time.
Okay,
harder
so
than
this is
what
your
it is.
this you would have missed. This was your 11th grade year.
Yeah, I came home like middle, then or in the middle of 11th grade year, like
Okay.
in February.
And then this
No,
is
December,
probably when
December.
I've reconnected with you. I think I seen you up Hollis hooping, and am I lying or you had
Yeah.
an ankle brace on?
Nah, you
The
see me up,
the
you see
anklet.
me up.
Not, you had the house arrest anklet on.
Yeah.
I'm not tripping. That was.
Yep.
That's accurate. I see you up high. I was like, what the fuck? And this one, I was like, oh, this one I realized, okay, he's from the hill, because I see you up high. And then I've been up Hollis every day, and I
Yeah.
ain't seeing you. So then I'm just seeing you up Hollis, and then you're knowing Dub, Lid, James. You're knowing all these niggas, and I'm confused as fuck. Like, how the fuck y'all know this nigga Brian I know from Arsenal?
Cause I got linked with through, and I was still just going through prep though. But that
Mhm.
was
But I
basically
didn't
cause
know.
Sherm, yeah, cause
Yeah.
basically cause Sherm lived down the street from them. So that's how we really like. Once I'm over Sherm's crib, you gonna eventually see somebody. So we always just spot each other up. We may not say much, but you from the hill, you just gonna spot each
Spot
other
each
up
other
because
up,
it was all good,
naturally.
good love.
Mhm.
So that's when we all was just hooping. So we just all hoop. So that's what it was.
Okay, so then, all right, you talk about that. Talk about your 12th grade year a little bit. The
Poppin'.
era of where it was polo. I'm telling you, polo.
Popping.
Polo hood. I remember you. I remember a viral pic you had, the black polo hoodie, the tan cargo pants, the breads. How many niggas up? How many niggas up prep had that fit, bro?
That fit was legendary, bro.
Bro, it went, bro. But
That
bitches
pic.
love that fit.
Oh my
Though
god.
let's not sit here and
Especially
lie.
If, yeah, especially if you had the fresh cut. Ooh.
The polo
Girls
hoodie
wanted
and
you
them
that
shits
day.
was expensive.
Yo, my God, that was $90 a hood without even having the sweatpants.
The leave out cargos was like what? Was they like
They're
30?
like, yeah, 40 round. I think the 40 range.
Yeah.
40 range.
And then the breads was they was like what,
You know,
70?
You know what's crazy, bro? I didn't really like Jordans, bro. I was all Air Maxes that year. I
You did
just
have a lot of
happened to
Air
get.
Maxes.
I def.
What,
I
95s and 97s?
yeah. I had like 90. No, at the time, bro. I had like
Remember the 2000, was
the
it 11s?
The 2011.
Oh my, bro,
I
I've
was
looked
the
for a pair of those. Nobody
I
has
was
those.
I was the first person in prep with them, bro.
Crazy.
First person. Nobody wasn't even rocking them, bro. And you know what's crazy? The pair I had was a female shoe because
What
they didn't
color
have
was
them
it?
in the men. It was gray and lime green.
Mhm.
It was my favorite shoe.
Okay. Because
'Cause
I did see, I had the black and baby blue ones.
That's when the Conquers came out. Everybody was getting the Conquers, or it was some.
Nobody
11s.
was really fucking with the years at first. And then I don't know what it was about them 2011s.
Bro.
The
The 2011s
set it
and then
off.
the 2011s and the 24/7s.
What was the
24/7s.
24/7s?
It was like they look like nowadays they look like they was 97. That's when the long bubble came out.
Oh, okay.
The
okay.
24/7s
I never
really
liked
started
those,
that.
but I did see niggas. Everybody was starting to cop those. My
had-
things was them 2011s though.
I
I'm
had two
telling you.
pair, bro. I never really was wearing Jordans until I got to.
Did you have
my
a pair of the
12th grade year.
2012s? Because I know niggas was wearing them too.
Yeah, I had all
them
blue
was
ones.
comfortable as hell.
The K9 dog bit that shoe.
For real.
Yeah.
I know you was sick.
Oh,
'cause
I
them
was
shit.
mad as hell.
Once you would get one fuck up, it would just fuck up. You couldn't
Yeah.
really wear it no more.
You know what's a funny thing about prep? Everybody's wearing Air Maxes, bro. We were so childish that we would get a thumbtack and we would pop your bubble.
Really? That's
Swear.
fucked up because at the time it was hard to find Air Max.
Oh
Niggas
my
was selling
god.
out.
Ern,
He did it a lot.
once he felt like when his bubble bust on his shoes, everybody's shoes had to be busted, bro. That's how crazy he was.
That
He was
sound like
petty.
him.
He was petty, bro. He was a dude. He'd be like, and he used to be sick for real.
So that this is your 12th grade year. Niggas is going around. All
Popping
right.
bubbles, slap boxing.
So did you go to prom? Like, what was that?
See, man, that's one thing I probably regret not doing
Mhm.
was going to prom.
Why don't you just go to next year? That's what I did. They told me I couldn't go to my prom. I just went to next year.
You know, it's crazy. A girl wanted me to go to a prom.
I'm sure you had offers.
She
Come
wanted
on,
me to
bro.
go, bro, but I think that was like, that was the time when I lost Sherm. It was right after that
So
year
you're
I
not
lost
really
Sherm.
thinking about that.
So
yeah.
I wasn't in the right state of mind.
I remember,
to go to
like,
prom.
I remember when that happened. Like the whole Hollis, like that whole area
Yeah.
was
I-
dead.
I wasn't
bro.
even school. I wasn't in prep that year because I actually took a charge for Earn. Swear, bro. We had some weed in my locker and it was his, but I never said nothing, bro. Teacher said like that's when I got kicked out. I had to go to Lecce over in Homewood.
So that's not Clayton. That was
Mm-mm.
Lecce was different. Okay.
Yeah, I had to go to Lecce, and I went there for like 3 months. I came back to prep like towards like the end of the year. We about to graduate,
Mhm.
but it was like the wrong time that I missed prep because I missed like 3 months prior down that line to graduate.
All right, so I'm gonna
But
get a little messy here.
There's some
All
east
right.
sides over there though.
I got questions. We gonna dive into some more shit. At the time, who did you think was the baddest that was at prep?
The baddest at prep. Oh my gosh,
Cause I don't know how y'all did. I couldn't have went to that school.
the baddest in prep. It had to be in my grade or just like
in-
throughout the whole
like
school.
everyone knows. Like
Everybody knows.
everybody knows she's the baddest.
Damn, that's hard to choose, bro. We had so many.
But like, I mean, you ain't got to name drop crazy though.
I'm gonna just go with like who I thought was like crazy in
Okay,
my
alright.
ass. I'm going with Taya.
Who's Taya?
You don't know Taya Pratt?
Mm-mm.
Damn. I would have to go with Taya, but she was pretty as hell.
You gonna have to show me this is after.
I'm gonna show you after, but
Mhm.
if we're going through like my brothers and my brother-in-law's grade, they had hitters up there too, man. There was some girls I don't even know. Like I didn't know their names. I just seen them.
Cause most of the girls I would see was from Obama, bro. Like,
Yeah.
cause when I'm with the football team, and then a lot of cheerleaders that was with that was from. There was a couple of them, but not in that. You know what I'm saying? I think was
Yeah.
crazy, for real.
I can't. I don't. Even,
There
I forgot
was
what
a
they
lot of
named,
girls up
bro,
there.
But half of them was like from Garfield, for real, I think. Like
Garfield had
Lex-
some sleepers.
like Lex. She was pretty as hell in her prime. The damn man, I forgot. It's her
Oh,
best
I remember
friend
dark
too.
skin Lexi. You
Nah,
talking about dark skin?
she was light skinned, and she went to Arsenal.
I know her.
You probably didn't, cause she was always a grade above us. She was always in my brother's grade. Like she
Mm.
graduated with my brother.
Okay,
Like
alright.
my brother in those grade. That's who had the legendary ear, bro. Hair was crazy.
Nah,
Bitters.
the only the only era I say to probably like could test anything was there was the when I was in like maybe sixth, seventh, the Shenley had the I don't know if you know, but Shenley had them things. All right, but let's get off that a little bit. So I don't want to like we going to dive into some more. I got a bunch more shit I want to ask you. But first, let's talk a little bit about your cleaning business because you have a car cleaning. So talk about that a bit. Could give you some promotion before we dive into these other
I got
topics.
you. For y'all don't know, I own a detailing business called Zeman
And
Auto
you
Detail,
nice. I seen it.
and
You nice.
I gotta keep that family name going to Zeman. That's a rare name that you'll know. So if you know Zeman, then you know somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But I just started because it was something I was like to do. I always did it when I was younger. I always That's why I used to have that 600. Like I used to hustle at the car wash all summer, all day, just help drive people's car off, washing it. And old heads used to like teach me the ropes of detailing cars. So when I got older, I just like just fall into it. I'm like, yeah, let me stop playing and take it serious. So I just really just wanted to take off with it. So I'm trying to branch off more, trying to get more followers and stuff like that. But it's hard to get support. So only support you
That's what
have
for anything.
is yourself. So just keep pushing yourself. So keep pushing your constant. If you know you're good, just do it. Just
Who
keep
was your
doing it.
biggest client?
My biggest client detailing.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That you feel.
that I feel. I could say I got a couple. I got Shadea, who owns the Dope Is Me. She got a clothing line, and
She just does shoes. Right?
yeah, she do cleaning shoes and all
Shout out
too.
to her.
Like shout out to Shadea, like Dope is Dope underscore me on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
You search her. But I think Young Ness was my biggest.
Neff.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Do You Dig.
he's huge. He's taking.
He
We always knew he was going to do something
yeah,
big though.
and he's consistent too. He always hit me up. But I almost landed Miles Sanders. I
Mm-hmm.
almost landed him, but couldn't work.
X should
Couldn't
be
work
able to
out.
connect you to him. Cause shouldn't he?
Who?
X should be able to tap you in with him.
He,
Think
I
they
don't know.
know
He
each
said.
other?
I think that's who tagged me. It was like him, Mobile Mo. Like people was tagging me in his his post that he had on Instagram. I mean on Facebook.
You
And
know enough people where you should be tapped in.
yeah. So like, and that's when I just reached out to. I inboxed him, but like our days was like. Our schedule was like mixed up because he's like real big. Like he be having so much to do. So trying to fit somebody in that tight schedule, it was crazy. But almost landed him, bro. But I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna get someone.
So are you
I'ma get-
working and doing this, or this is like on the side, or is this is your main thing?
right now? Yeah, it's actually been my main thing. Like I do work.
Because everybody always fucking up. And now it's supposed to be winter. You about to probably make a killing. Well,
Yeah.
maybe
Well,
not.
so I've been trying to get this garage. So I'm focused on this garage. I'm almost there. Just need a few more little things to do. So that's gonna make me get a little more crazy, more clientele. So I'm trying to find in the city for people who don't like to drive.
So you can just be there
Yeah.
consistently and just be
Right.
making bread.
Cause that's all I want to be is just in
Mhm.
that garage. Like that's gonna be my second home, other than my real home.
Okay. So you're a dad now. So how do you feel like your life has changed? Because granted, I think you probably already knew you was gonna have a daughter. Like you knew what it was. Like you kind of knew what it was, right?
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to like have a kid, but
Mhm.
the person my who took me out the game, like she's real, like
Mhm.
showed me something different, got me on my feet and stuff like that. And a lot of men don't admit to that, bro. Like you got to have like a strong woman that will help you in areas that
But
you
they
know.
hard to find.
Yeah, they definitely hard to find, definitely in Pittsburgh because the girls that y'all post on Facebook, it just be ridiculous, but outside the internet, bro, she was the one that just helped me, motivated me, bro. So, and then after I learned that she was having a baby, it just made me think differently.
At least it's with her, somebody I
Right.
know that's going to be on their shit and shit.
Right, and she's definitely on her shit. And then I knew I was gonna have a girl. I always told her. I told her she was having a girl.
We talked about it briefly before, but I'm gonna bring it back up again. I had asked you, I was like, because your sister they have kids, so, and then I asked you, I was like, so was that like prepping you? So you want to explain that a little bit? Because I asked you, was that like prepping you to have your own kid? My fault, bro.
Yeah, I always been. I'm always about family, bro. Like, so once I seen that both of my sisters had kids, like I wanted to be closer to them because that's how my uncle passed away on the hill, and that's what he used to do with me and my brother. Like take us out. and be do manly stuff. So when I heard they had kids, I need to let them learn that they got an uncle that could also they can lean on to.
Mhm.
So I always been there for like my nieces and my nephews. So, but like you said, like it also did guiding me on like what would I would do and what would I not do if I had a child. So being that I had a girl, it's, it's tough.
I mean, so you feel like that has changed you to be better and just want to work and not really want to party and stuff? Because, I
Yeah.
mean, niggas go out a little bit just to have fun, but you're
Right.
not as consistent as it would be if you
Yeah.
didn't have a child, correct?
Right. Correct. Definitely. You want to be there like 24/7 because it's you know what I mean it's tough out here and being out there and like in them clubs, man, they ain't really much there, but just a little fun of 2 hours and
Bro,
back to reality.
I have no idea how people do it. I'm like, bro, this is the same girls that been going out since Devils and Dolls. Ain't nothing really different. Like,
Like literally, bro.
it's
Like
kind of sad.
it's most, bro. I want to have my fun like outside of the city.
Oh, it's way
I can't
better
wait.
outside of the city. Way better.
When my time come, I definitely can't wait.
I'd say definitely hit Miami. Definitely.
Oh, that's the hit list.
I think I'm going there
You
in
know who got
December.
the best strip club for real?
Hmm.
Atlanta.
Of course, if Atlanta's known for like strip clubs. Like that's
Man,
their.
I was in there. I
Oh,
couldn't
you
control
been to
myself.
Atlanta down there?
Yeah.
You got family down there.
Nah, I just went down there on vacation,
Okay.
and I was like, man, I want to hit the strip club. I went to Blue Flames.
Well, definitely after coming to a strip club down here and then going there, you like, oh, this is what it's supposed
Oh
to
yeah,
be.
oh my god.
So what was the biggest difference?
They like them girls down there. They better, like they more like interactive and not scary. Like they know themselves.
Mhm.
Like girls out here, don't get me wrong. Like y'all just gotta do better. Like you know, what I mean? Don't be scared when y'all on the stage. Cause I can see that some of y'all girls be scared on the stage. But like,
And
don't
that's
be scared.
unattractive,
Like yeah, like do you want to dance? Like do your thing. Like you do that shit. You be doing that. You know what I mean? Off the camera. I mean, probably just practicing yourself. But when you get on that stage, like go crazy. Like them girls down there, bro. That's why they be having Lord's monies on the ground. They be
you
shaking
gotta have
that.
they have it all. Shake it, personality. Yeah, they want it.
Yeah.
They want, but they've also you can't. They see way larger amounts though too, where it's like, I guess they know. All right, I know how to get this shit. I done did this a little bit more. All right, so I wanted to ask you about the Stillers because I see you wearing the Stillers shit.
My team, man.
So how do you feel about the Stillers right now?
We still good. I mean, despite
Don't lie, bro.
don't spite. We good, bro. It's just
We need Watt
it's just,
back.
it's just a building stage, bro. You know, you just gotta stick with them, bro. Like you're not gonna always have a perfect year.
But that we're used to that. Though.
Yeah, we're used
That's
to
the
that,
problem.
but you just gotta just keep it pushing, bro. Like we gonna be good, man. We just gotta work around it, man. I'm still repping the Steelers.
So
I don't
Pickett or
care,
Bisky,
man. It's tough.
they're both playing good. Really,
Yeah, I know. I want Pickett in because I want him to learn it, but
you don't want to get
Trubisky,
fucked up either.
yeah, Trubisky, like he knows it, and he be making some bad mistakes. But like I be thinking for him, you been in the league for like 7 years,
You shouldn't
like,
be making mistakes by now.
bro, making mistakes, and then you should be like taking it, like take initiative, like say like wave them still like wave somebody off, like man, we running this, like run it your way, like do your play style, like if our system not fitting you, like show them that, you know what I mean, this is where you play. Like
You
that's what
gotta
I
do
think.
that. That's what Ben did. That's why
Yeah.
it worked. That's
Big
why
Ben-
everybody
Big Ben was
missing.
waving big things off, like
Now
tell
that
hurry up players.
now that we're seeing this, it's so evident that he was waving so much shit
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Even with what's his name, Todd there, he's probably still waving that shit off. So have you're a bit of a gambler, so have they been fucking your tickets up?
Oh, for surely.
Because
For
I know you
surely.
put them on your
I
tickets
always
just
put
out of
money
love.
line. I always put money line on the Steelers.
Have you been hitting?
I'm having a drought this year. Last year I kill him, but this year I'm just having a drought.
You'll never know who winning now.
Yeah,
but
bro,
anybody
it's-
would.
And so it been so many upsets that I can't believe, like Brady like cost me a lot of money and I'm
You
disappointed in
fucked
you.
up a lot of tickets.
I'm disappointed in you. Like, you ain't my goat no more, man. You made me hit a lot of money last
He
year.
going
but-
through it though.
Yeah, AB trolling him.
AB going crazy. I don't know how. I don't really. Bro, AB make me sad because I remember going back to them years when it was. I met him during his chest up, eyes up, prayed up moment, and like when I met him, it was like the person I see is
Mm-hmm.
not the person I met.
Yeah.
First of all, it was so funny because nobody knew who it was. And you want to know why I knew who it was? Because I used to play Madden with that nigga, and he used to do the little dance. Fact. So I knew it. And then I seen the fro, and then I seen, of course, I'm knowing shoes, so I'm seeing red bottoms. I'm looking, I'm like, no way, that's him. Then I see the smile, I'm like, that's AB. I'm like, oh my fucking God. And this is when he's big, but people don't know him unless he got
Yeah.
the fit on. So
Yeah.
I'm taking a picture in the middle of the street, and the lady goes, oh, well, who was that? What you mean, who was that? That was Antonio Brown. She was like, oh my God. But he was already in the daycare by then.
Bro, I had the same experience with that, bro.
You
With
met him
AB
too?
Met AB, and then I met Ryan Sazier. I actually got his jersey signed at my crib.
For real, Ryan.
Yeah, I had his jersey on the same day I met him.
So
He
you,
was
of course,
downtown.
so he signed it for you type
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
That's, I miss him.
Once he seen I had his jersey on, and he was like, yo, that's cool.
This
He's
is
still
before he
he's
was
like,
injured?
This is after, this is after he's injured. Like,
Oh,
I'm
after
still,
he's
yeah, this is
injured.
after he's
Okay.
injured. So he's like, he's already 2 years off. Like, I'm still wearing his jersey. I just happen to have it on, and I seen him downtown at the chocolate factory,
Mhm.
and he was like, man. He signed my jersey. Cool dude. Talked to him how his body is, and he was like, I'm good, man. You know, fresh. I'm like, cool.
It
man.
makes you notice, like, they're really humans. Like,
Yeah. And I met AB when I was working in Poros. He came in on some late stuff. We was closing up, and like he said, like a white girl, she didn't even know who he was. He wanted 2 steaks on a fly, like he wanted now because he was about to go work at the gym right
Mhm.
down the street. And she was like, "Who you think you are?" And I tapped her. I'm like, "That's AB. He about to pay you some bread for these 2
Yeah,
steaks. So you
yeah.
better chill."
light
And
money, and that's when he's making probably like 30
yeah,
a year.
his name was coming up.
Yeah.
So that's when the manager came. He's like, "Oh man, get him 2 steaks," and I'm over like, "I'm out of here. I ain't making him no steaks."
You ain't give a fuck who it was.
Yeah, I was happy to see him, but I ain't making no steaks. But I'm trying to go home. I've been here 10 hours. Right?
No, facts. I regret not getting that nigga's autograph, but you got Shay Sayers' autograph. That's a steal,
Yeah,
man.
that's legendary, bro. I need to get it framed.
Definitely get that framed expeditiously. All right, so I want to talk a little bit about gaming because I know we played Fortnite together. I think we played Madden like twice. Never really played 2K with you. So talk about that a little bit, like gaming, your gaming experience, and has it been less since you ever kid?
It's still about the same. I always gotta find my way to.
What
have
you
my,
be on?
but
I don't
that's
be
my
seeing you on. You got a 5 now, don't you?
Yeah,
Y'all niggas is rich.
bro. My girl bought it. For
Oh, you the third nigga to say that. I gotta give me a
me.
girl.
My girl bought it for me. That's because we was fighting. And she broke my P4,
Oh, so it was just okay.
so she made it up for the
Cause
P5.
effect. Okay.
So she was like, "I got you the P5." I was
Mm.
like, "Haha, thank you." But I
What
be on
games
Call
you
of
playing?
Duty now, bro.
Duty the
Like I'm
most.
trying to browse. I think I want to browse my way back to Fortnite
Mhm.
because I definitely miss Fortnite.
Bro, it's
But I
fun,
don't-
bro. You just gotta be playing. You know how it was when we playing with the bros.
That's what I'm
Niggas talking
saying,
shit.
bro. Like you gotta play with everybody that's want to have fun on there, bro. You can't just be on there and nobody don't. People's not taking this. I
Nigga.
mean, I'll take it serious, but also just have fun while we
talking
talking,
shit.
like talk your shit,
Mhm.
like do that. But it ain't that no more, bro. I
Mhm.
barely got friends online that even play it.
Mhm.
Like they all want to play Madden and 2K, and
I be on
I'm
2K
away.
every now.
I've been away from Madden and 2K. I ain't even bad this year.
I only bought 2K, man, and I can't keep doing the Madden. Bro. I just gotta wait until I get next gen.
Yeah, or somebody bad for me.
Mm.
That's the only way I be playing it.
Hey, little Black Friday is coming up. That
Sir.
thing might be like $30.
So,
Facts. All right, so I want to close it in. Of course, I'm gonna ask you. Well, I'll ask you that then. Just so we could talk about some shit that's happening in the industry right now. What do you think of what Kanye's been saying lately? And the only reason I'm asking you this is because I have to start making these interviews being a little relatable to other people outside of Pittsburgh. So I want to get your opinion on Kanye, or you don't know what's going on with him.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't really been paying attention to it. I
Mhm.
mean, I see it, but
Little clips and shit.
little clips and stuff. But I just think right now he's just crazy because that's what the main focus is on. It's,
Alright.
it's him and voting, bro. I've been paying attention a little bit about politics though too, about like we really need to start voting,
Mhm.
like or kind of like
Cause niggas be mad when shit happen, but then the
Yeah.
niggas be like, "Oh well, you ain't vote."
yeah.
Well, I mean, all right. You went viral a lot of times, and another thing. Oh, R&B. I know you love. We can relate a bit. Like, look, you see who I got right here. So
Some
you went
hitters.
viral for singing with the hat on, right? You was like 400 likes, maybe like 300 some shares. Like you have the hat on. What song were you singing, or like was that a different video? Cause you went viral a couple times for doing funny shit, and you stopped. Like you had a little rotation going there. What happened with that?
uh, it was just like, bro, being a comedian sometimes, bro, like it be crazy. Like you be doing like some wild things. Like I don't know, bro. I just be thinking like some people be thinking different of me. Like something I like R&B, bro. So
Mm,
like half there's like songs I was singing like some female songs, but
I don't
but
give a fuck
I
no
be
more.
liking it though.
I
But
post it. I
I
don't
don't
give a
be
fuck.
people like I had like people thought I was gay or some stuff. I'm like
This
I'm not.
Marvin Gaye will take your bitch. I promise
I'm
you,
not.
bro.
Yeah.
Bro. Listen, and that's one thing. At first, I'm like, I listen to the shoot 'em up music. Like I listen to all that shit. But like when I'm hooving a blunt, a candle lit, chilling by myself,
Good
I'm
R&B.
gonna play some TLC, some Escape, some
Mm-hmm.
Luther. Like fuck is niggas talking about? These is the same nigga. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, come on. What are
And
we
then
really
I've been
talking
brought
about
up.
here?
I got brought up around all females, bro. So I was listening to Keisha
Naturally.
Cole's and
So
all of
you
that
felt
shit,
like
bro.
people were trying to pull that card on you because you were singing music like that?
Yeah, bro.
But if this was like
Yeah,
20 years ago,
yeah.
a old nigga in the crib singing,
I remember.
nobody gonna call him that.
Yeah, I remember one of my posts. I think I was in a hotel and I was singing K Michelle Can't Raise a Man.
And
And I
niggas
guess
was
like
on
the
you.
way I moved, but it was funny to me, bro. That's why I was laughing. But
Comedy
somebody
was.
said gay vibes. I'm like, I'm not gay.
Yeah.
Like I
Niggas is
know,
wild.
like that's wild. Like why would you even put that? Like why can't you just share and just be laughing? Like you just had to put the gay vibes.
Bro,
Like,
I know too much women music to even like.
but
I'm talking
definitely had a
Jasmine
lot of
Sullivan,
definitely
all
had
of that.
like a lot of crazy viral.
But
funny
this is
videos.
what you understand. You and naturally like you can't do that, bro, because one you were building motion. Trust me, in some form or fashion, you can't
Definitely
look at the
was.
one comment that may be bad and you got 400 people laughing at your shit, bro. And you're
Yeah,
telling me you're picking out
yeah.
this one comment, bro. That
It
was
wasn't
funny.
it wasn't just that one comment, bro. But it was just like I didn't it was just like you also needed somebody else that be there, like that, like help
Mm,
you video too.
like okay,
Because
okay.
half the time, all the video I was doing, bro,
Was
was just
lives
like
and
I
shit.
just had to set my phone down and hurry up and like find that good angle, bro. And that was like a lot for real, like trying to find that stuff and cut some stuff out, try to get that right motion.
Mhm.
But it was just like you needed else somebody to be there. But don't get me wrong, they like it's still there, but I still be doing some funny stuff, but I just don't do it on
It makes
camera
no sense why you're not combining your comedy
in detail.
with the you. So you already thought about it. You didn't even
I'm
let me
already
finish my sentence.
I'm already there, bro. I just ain't posted.
Bro, you singing and cleaning up. Whoa, what? That's gonna go up, bro.
I ain't posted, bro, but it's actually there, bro. But like you say, like
Get somebody to edit
sometimes
that.
like it's like a time frame, bro. Cause I don't like to post all my content. Like I got so many cars that I done did. I just be going through my photos and just be looking at them, but I just don't be posting them
Mm.
because I like the time frame, like to put some stuff out.
Alright.
You gotta say some stuff.
All right, well, we had definitely had a good conversation. I think I touched every topic I wanted to. You got any questions for me?
Man, no, I just appreciate what you doing, man. Like this is big. Like a lot of people are not really not doing this, and
And
I'm
the
happy
niggas I'm
that
tapping in with.
yeah, swear to God, typing in with some like some real deep people that
Mhm.
have been doing some stuff.
I was
that
telling
just be
people,
unnoticed.
I know niggas that's gonna be good at conversation. I know niggas that's like there's certain people I just choose, and like, granted, they be like, oh, bro, he got 20K followers. I don't care about that, bro.
None of that.
I don't, bro. I hit you early. Like this is supposed to be happening like 5 interviews ago. Like I don't make it seem like I'm
All
just
my
tapping to
life.
you now. Way before any of these people I
All my
was
life. You been hit me.
interviewing.
You been hit me for that.
Yeah, because
You-
I
we
know
had
you was gonna be
history.
good on camera. I know there was gonna be shit to talk about, and like I'm
Had
definitely
history.
glad you came.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And shout out my boy Young Dolph.
I didn't even get to dive into
My
that.
boy Young
I was
Dolph.
just listening to that scale with G Herbo.
Thing
Every time I
crazy.
think I've done with Dolph, I hear a song that would just when you shuffling music and a Dolph song just come on, you be like, I never heard this one before. That's something I recently was listening to. No, definitely R.I.P. Dolph. Us before we end up, talk about why you're so big on him. Just a little bit to wrap it up because you're huge on him, like on Twitter, Instagram. Every time he drops something, you were like, I'm talking midnight posting his shit.
Oh yeah. Dolph, bro. It's crazy. It touched me one of these eras, bro. I think it was the maybe it was 2015.
Mm-hmm.
He dropped his post. No, he dropped his music. I just never heard of him. It was called it's called Facts.
Mm-hmm.
If you go on this I forgot what album it came off of.
This
It was
is
crazy
that
'cause
bulletproof or something.
it wasn't bulletproof. I can't. What fact, man. But when he dropped that song, I was going through that that emotion. I was like getting money and like I was just like sad. Like bills was already hitting me and shit. And he was like, bill time coming through. Guess who paid the rent? It was like me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm paying the rent. So I just after that, bro, I just connected to everything he was saying because everything he was doing,
He definitely make you
built.
want to go get a bag.
He built that on his own, and then I'm like, everything I was doing, like I built it on my own and got it where I needed to be.
So you more or less
King of
just
Memphis,
relate with him.
2016. Yeah,
Okay.
King of Memphis, 2016, track 1, Facts. You listen to that song, bro, you like, I feel it.
So that's why you fuck with him is because it was like more of like
We was
he
connected.
inspires you to do better and you can relate to him in certain ways.
Back there to get the money every day, like motivated you, like no matter what it was, he motivated you to get the money. Like every day I wake up, I put a Young Dolph on, motivated to get money.
That's a great way to end it. R.I.P. Dolph, R.I.P. Sherm. Like definitely
R.I.P. Sherm, my good brother, man.
that man shot you still. You
Wait,
feel me?
His form was weak as hell, man. I always told him your form weak as hell.
Dog, facts. I appreciate you coming
Appreciate
in, bro.
you, man.
All right.